Hey, Muriel Bowser. As you already know, my name is Sheptock. But as you can see, I'm out here on U Street where folk are having a good time. There are folk all around me, and they're having fun. And yes, I've been out here having some fun myself. But let me tell you, the face of DC is changing, and as you can see, the demographics are very different now than they were 5 or 10 years ago. And let me just say it outright. You know, there are a lot more white folk here, and the percentage of black folk is decreasing. And newsflash, you are black, you are Afro-American. But it seems like you don't identify with the average Afro-American, much less the poorer ones, like the homeless. So I was in a hearing with you a few days ago on April 30th, 2014, and during that hearing, poor people whose public housing complexes are being threatened came out and spoke to you. Homeless people came out and spoke to you, and you know, we told you that you need to stop and reverse the trend of pushing poor folk out of the city. And we told you that if you want our vote, you're going to have to consider us. And there were some who got up there and said to you that you'd never been to their street, you'd never been to their part of town, you don't know anything that they are concerned about. You know, you just are not worried about the low-income constituents of the city. I told you that since 2000, at least 100,000 families have left DC because of the high rent, and the vast majority of them have been Afro-Americans, and then those that are coming in are primarily well-off Caucasian people. And so we're not against Caucasians. At least I'm not. I'm not a racist in any sense of the word. But when the percentage of black folk is decreasing because of the high rent, and 40,000 blacks leaving DC between 2000 and 2010, and then another 50 or 60,000 leaving since 2010, when that's the reason for the changing demographics, I'm totally against that. So if you want to win, then you need to give an ear to the cry of the poor. And when you get in office as mayor, assuming that you win, you need to consider the homeless, consider the poor, consider how you're going to create affordable housing that is affordable to those that make $30,000 a year or less, you know, those that are low income. You need to move forward with the understanding that if you want people to work the low wage jobs in this city, if you need the folk working at McDonald's, if you need the folk working at Walmart and other low wage jobs, then you need to also make it where they're able to afford to live in the city. And so that's basically my demand to you, is that if and when you become mayor, you need to consider the homeless, you need to consider the poor, you need to create deeply affordable housing, and you need to really work on ending homelessness and reversing the trend of pushing poor folk out of the city. Thank you.